We're doing it. It's happening. First one of the year. Get the jingles out because the jingles are gone from last month.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's begin.
You sure?
Mortal Kombat!
Sonya Blade. Scorpion. Sub-Zero.
All right. See, I was a little bit freaked out. I couldn't remember how it goes. So.
That's totally fine.
Who goes there?
Oh, it's you. Come on in. Welcome to the Scumm Bar.
Welcome to the Scumm Bar Podcast, where we talk movies, video games, pop culture, astrophysics, and everything in between. I am your host, Mattbrush, and with me today is a very special guest of mine. Sir, would you like to say your name?
Well, my name is Anth0z.
Hello, Anth0z, and welcome to 2019!
Thank you. You.
Yeah, it's been a great year so far. You know, it's only a couple days in, but it's been not bad. I mean,
It's really busy for me. This is like the worst start to the year ever, but it's okay. It's good.
you've been all over the world already, haven't you? You've been traveling?
All over from LA to back to BC. I covered
All the way from the West Coast to the West Coast.
yeah, but north to south. But
South
not
Coast to North Coast.
more like mid north to very bottom south.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how was LA?
Sometimes it was warm. Right. Okay. So one of the days, the highest temperature was 18 degrees Celsius,
Right?
and that was really hot from what I'm used to being here.
But
yeah,
you know
it was-
what? You know, who cares about LA? How was Christmas?
Christmas was good. Actually, no. There was one thing I wanted to mention for
Oh.
LA specifically,
Ugh.
but I have to.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't have to, but
Go,
it's just
do
like
it.
I'm gonna get something out of the way now.
I want you to do it.
Good. So when we were in Disneyland, I saw an actor. I can't remember how to say his last name. Brian Posehn. Do you watch Big Bang Theory?
No.
Oh, he's Bert. He always plays. Well, I don't know who he always plays, but
I have seen Big Bang Theory, so I may have seen this character.
I'm going to show you a picture of this person
Bert.
because I want to know that I'm not the only person that knows him.
Oh, I totally know that guy.
Yeah.
But what do I know him from?
Well, I can tell you because you watch the same show that I do, and it's called Friends, and he was the messenger in Friends, and boom, there I did it. Now we are done with the Friends anecdote for today.
That's the earliest Friends reference we've ever had in an episode. Wow.
I mean,
man, we're done.
Yeah,
we're
good.
done. Good job.
We can just close
It's
this
the
podcast
quickest
down.
podcast we had.
I was thinking about that since the moment I saw him. Other than like for the first 20 minutes, I was pretty like starstruck. Even though he's not like, I don't think he's like a huge star, but
Still,
seeing
that's
him
cool, yeah.
walking by him, and I think he was with his grandkid, and it was just like, this is so cool. Like I'm seeing Bert / the messenger from Friends, just like
What is
walking
it?
around
What is the
Disneyland.
messenger in Friends though? I don't know what this part is.
He delivers Joey the script from when they kill him off.
Oh.
Yeah.
The messenger.
The messenger. I
It's
think
like,
he's just. Oops, sorry.
what is this messenger?
He's just credited as the messenger.
okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
so that's my whole Christmas / New Year's. That you go.
Wow. Being in LA after Christmas and New Year's was your whole Christmas / New Year's?
Yeah, that was everything.
That's a good. Mine was good too. I had a great holiday season. I loved it. I enjoyed it. We had a fantastic break. We had weeks off. We didn't think at all about making a podcast or anything. In fact, we took one extra week.
Yeah.
And now we've come back, recharged, refreshed, Scumm Bar Podcast.
Repotted.
Well, let me get into the pirate joke, and then we'll
Sure.
move into some ye old news. So,
Okay.
pirate joke here. How did the pirate get his Jolly Roger so cheaply?
I really want to figure this out. How did you get his Jolly Rancher so cheaply? He bought it secondhand. No, that doesn't make sense.
It's not bad.
I'm trying to do
Oh,
something.
it works.
He bought it second hook? No, it's okay.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
He hook, line, and sinker. I can't. No, you gotta tell me.
He got it on sale!
Oh, I get it. That took me a while. Like I say, IL. Okay, cool.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All these jokes are.
See, didn't you guys miss us? It's 2019. It's so different now.
It's completely different.
It's a whole new year.
Mattbrush has a whole beard.
Oh, that's true. I do have a big old beard now.
Yeah. It just grew that big.
Yeah, I woke up one morning and it just was there. And I went, whoa, not bad.
Wait, did you purposely like comb?
No, I just can't grow hair.
Oh, I see.
I have 2 patches. Lack of patches.
Yeah. I have the same thing where I have like I can't connect a full goatee. Like I have like there's a gap from here to like in there.
You can pass off as stylish though.
Well, so maybe or just not mature enough. Body hasn't matured enough to be able to do the full goatee. I don't know.
If it hasn't now, I mean, is it gonna?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm still waiting to find out.
See. We'll see what 2020 brings.
All right. So speaking of 2019, for yield news, and I want to get this done just real quick and right out of the way. New Year's resolutions. New year, new me.
Yep.
Anth0z, what are you thinking for 2019? Is something you just want to make sure you get done?
Grow a better beard.
Oh, is that really it?
No.
Oh.
Well, I'd say like the biggest thing on my mind, or one of the biggest things, is definitely planning out the wedding because that's happening this year.
Yes, of course.
So I would like to make sure I get on that and make the decisions that I need to so we can make progress towards the wedding date.
Anth0z wants to be more proactive for 2019.
You know what? If my fiance had anything to do with it, the word would be... Yeah, it is proactive. No. The words would be that I take initiative more.
Ooh.
So...
You're going to take more initiative in your wedding planning.
I'm just going to find lots of initiatives.
I have a feeling that that's a good tip for any guy out there. Take more initiative in your wedding planning.
Just find them and take them.
New year, new me. Mattbrush. My resolution for the year. I'm going to stop trying to be controlled as much by material objects. I'm going to try to distance myself a little bit from material objects.
Okay.
Not going minimalist. I'm not really a big fan of the whole minimalist movement. Yep. But I'm too obsessed over the random stuff in my house that really means nothing to me. So I'm trying, and I think I was kind of blending it. I was ramping up to this at the end of last year.
Yeah.
But I'm really feeling like that now. I'm starting to see the worth out of my material possessions.
Okay.
And realizing I don't need more of them. It's not that I want to have less, but I just don't want to seek out more.
That's probably a really good realization to have. I think either way, like
I'm glad I'm having it now. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. At any point, if you can acknowledge that, like you're accumulating all these things that you know you don't need, then you can find a new purpose for the ones that you've already accumulated. There are other people that could use it; they could find joy out of it. I was gonna make 2 side notes. One is, have you seen or heard of Tidying Up with Marie Kondo on Netflix?
No.
Okay. So it's a new series that just came out recently, and it's a girl from Japan, so Maria, and she basically goes to different homes and helps them with tidying up, and that has to do with not just organizing what they already have, but also clearing out things that they don't find joy out of anymore.
Good.
That was enough for me to already be inspired that like I want to start going through all my stuff.
Yes.
I've known for a long time I've accumulated way too many things, but I don't take initiative enough to just get rid of it myself.
There you go.
So so watching this show is actually really inspiring. Like, she makes it more of an enjoyable thing. You're finding joy in locating the things that still give you joy, but also thanking the items that you're not going to use anymore for giving you the value. So I would say just watch it, see what happens. The other anecdote I was going to mention is, what's that Jim Carrey line? I think he tweeted it. I wish that everybody could have everything that they ever wanted so that they know that they don't need it. And it doesn't necessarily relate to material stuff, I guess, but it's just the idea
I can
that
see a bit of a
people
point
are always
there.
yeah.
And it's funny as you get older how little money matters. Once you get to a place in life where you don't even necessarily have to be saying that you're comfortable or anything, but just in a place in life where you have other things you're needing to worry about because money's not really like a necessity. Yeah. Then you start to realize how little power money really does have over you, and it's more just the other things that you want, because as long as you're making within a threshold that you need to survive and to plan ahead, then money just doesn't matter all that much. So I guess I see a little bit of what he's talking about. Let's move in to actual news now. Okay. This one's interesting that you mentioned. Well, I mean, you wrote the news for me today, so thank you for that. Sure. This one's interesting because my roommate actually did mention this one to me recently, and I was like, oh, interesting. But you're saying Bungie splits with Activision, and Activision acquires the rights to Destiny themselves. themselves.
Right.
So they can develop their own game now,
Yeah.
and they don't need a publisher for it. The people that pay them the money to make
Yeah.
the game
Yeah.
are no longer paying them the money.
Sponsor.
They are doing it now
No,
themselves.
sponsor. Yeah.
Which hopefully means that Bungie now has creative control entirely over their own IP.
So I put that down not really knowing too much about Activision or Bungie.
They've had a lot of control over Destiny 1 and Destiny 2.
Yeah.
The decisions within the game's story, or even just how the game has to release its DLC,
Okay.
as well as the server base. So
Yeah.
all those things can now be controlled by Bungie, and they can do it however they envisioned it from the beginning with the first Destiny. What it tells me is Destiny 3 will be much more however they've always wanted Destiny to be, and that we've only ever really seen the cash cow version of Destiny.
Could you compare that to all the Sony Spider-Man compared to now that Marvel has a hand?
In fact, actually, I would say The Amazing Spider-Man would be like the first Destiny, where it was very
Okay.
much controlled just by Sony.
Yeah.
Even though it was a Marvel IP.
Yeah.
And then Spider-Man Homecoming would be very much like Destiny 2, where
okay.
Activision realized that they kind of made a mistake. And Bungie was like, well, give us a little bit more creative freedom here,
Yeah.
and then the fans will enjoy it more, which happened. And Destiny 2 was a lot more lenient on that, so that's why it's more like Homecoming there.
Okay.
And then, I don't know much about Far From Home, but I'm assuming Far From Home is more Marvel now than it is Sony. So I don't know if I can use that in the analogy, but
Okay. Yeah.
let's say in an analogy where Marvel made a Spider-Man movie just Marvel now,
Yeah.
then that would be Destiny 3.
Yeah. Cool.
But we'll see.
All right.
So for Destiny fans, that's exciting. I used to play a bit of Destiny. It was a good game. I like 1, I like 2, but there was so much more it could be. So
Yeah.
I do hope that Destiny 3 fans get everything they want.
I might try it out. I was traumatized from Destiny 2, I think. So I didn't ever play Destiny 1. Then I went to PAX with some friends, and none of us had ever played. Well, I think, other than the one time that I may have played Destiny. So I had no idea about like controls, abilities, skills, like whatever kind of
Right.
stuff that each character has. We lined up to play, and I guess we were one team, and maybe we had one or two other people. I can't remember how many people can play in one round. The other team just demolished us, and it was just like we didn't get any kills, and it was just like, okay, so we're already way behind on the curve. I don't think we're gonna get into this game.
Do you know what it was? Was it just team deathmatch or?
Yeah, it must have been because we
okay.
we would respawn.
Because there's a really famous, I don't even know the name of it. I think it's Gauntlet or something, but
Yeah.
it's like a team deathmatch-esque game, but it came out a few months ago and it's in Destiny.
Oh.
And that's where it's really fun to play that kind of versus mode you're talking about.
Yeah.
But the real fun of Destiny is more like going with your friends and doing cooperative missions instead of like versing each other.
Okay.
Like how you're explaining.
Yeah.
That, in my opinion, those moments of Destiny are the weakest parts of Destiny. It's just
okay.
team deathmatch. It's
Yeah.
not that fun. But
Okay.
Gauntlet was good because each team was actually doing their own thing where they were trying to fight enemies.
Yeah.
And then the more enemies you fought, it would throw more hazards onto the other team.
Oh, that's
fighting
cool.
there. And similar to like Tetris when
Yeah,
you're
it's
battling
the
each other,
same
something like
Tetris,
that,
yeah.
right? Yeah, so it's very similar to that. So that worked out
That's
well.
a cool concept. I
Yeah.
like that.
So Destiny's charm is in its cooperative play, not its competitive play, in my opinion. But
Okay. They probably just did it that way because they wanted to get as many people through testing out the game, like trying it out.
Right.
Because otherwise they would have to just have. Well, if that Gauntlet wasn't released at the time, then they would have had to just have 5 people or however many people. They would
Gambit.
have
Sorry, it's called Gambit, not Gauntlet.
Oh, okay.
I was
Gotcha.
like, I know it's not Gauntlet, but it's something like that. Gambit.
Cool.
That would have killed me. All right,
Yeah.
you get the next piece of news. You wrote all these, so I'm going to let you
All
say
right.
this next one.
Good. I'm glad you took that one because that really wasn't meant for me. That was all meant for you. Dragon Ball Super, Broly, in North American theaters today.
Today is the greatest, cause Dragon Ball's in the theater.
Things will be going my way after today.
Ooh, what is that one? I know
find
that song. What?
I want to give you a hint.
Oh.
Or do we want me to? I can just tell you.
No, give me a hint. Give me a hint.
Give you a hint. Let's see. Should I sing the rest of the song?
Yes.
Or should I sing a different
Keep
song?
going. No,
How
sing
about
it.
it? Okay, fine. They've been laughing since I can remember. Shoot.
no.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
No, I don't know this.
No more Maxie the Geek. No more Goof of the Week. Like
Oh, it's the Goofy
before.
movie.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
What? Why don't I remember this song?
It's
When
pretty much
does it
the
happen?
first song.
It's not when he's getting up from bed, is it?
Yeah.
It
yeah,
is.
Yeah.
It's
And
after he
he's-
has that dream with
Yeah,
the chick,
after
and then he
the
gets
dream.
up off of the bed and then he does that. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
need to see that movie again.
Yeah.
I just remember the can of soup, and then Goofy uses his tooth.
Ah, my
And he's-
high dad soup.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what? Okay, so I should make this note now that back when we were talking about our favorite Disney movies,
Yes.
I know I mentioned The Great Mouse Detective. That was definitely
Yes.
one.
Yep.
But if I didn't mention a Goofy movie, I should have because those two were definitely my top 2 Disney movies ever.
Yeah, I forgot how much I like that movie.
Yeah.
The RV that like has the saw blades that takes out all the trees.
That movie is
And
just
the Leaning Tower of
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah.
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 Oh man, good movie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Continue on. So Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super Broly,
Dragon Ball Super Broly.
Super Awesome Broly.
Yeah. So that is in theaters today in North America, but it's already been released in Japan beforehand.
Okay.
And
you were talking about this, I think, on our last episode or 2 episodes ago. You were mentioning.
I probably mentioned it. Somebody told me it's not quite canon, like it's its own thing, although it maybe still relate to the universe.
That stuff makes me so frustrated when it comes to anime. They never can like make up their mind, especially Dragon Ball. It's been such a frustrating universe. Like GT's just non-existent anymore. We don't count that. Oh, why? Oh, I don't know, because it wasn't good. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
and I remember reading a little while back. It was just the title. I didn't read the whole article. I'm just like that. I read a lot of titles and I never read the whole article. But it mentioned that Dragon Ball's, or maybe they were actually talking about Dragon Ball Super Broly, because this was maybe just a couple months ago. Something in that movie just answered a question that people have been trying to figure out about Dragon Ball GT, like the existence.
He probably goes, "There's lots of parallel universes where people have weird facial hair."
It's
there's like,
so it very well could be that.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I can see that.
But I'm interested in watching that movie. So
cool.
Yeah.
So it's in theaters. So mainstream theaters. We can go to the Cineplex and go check it out.
Yeah.
Wow. Shocking.
They're playing it. It's only English dub though. So if you're a fan of watching, it in Japanese audio with subs, ain't gonna happen.
So I don't get to hear Goku the way he sounds.
You get to hear them the way they normally sound in North America.
Oh wait, sorry, I misunderstood you. Then that's how I want to hear them.
Yeah. So it's English. It is currently an English dub. So it will not be in Japanese language.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry. I misunderstood. I retract my reaction.
Okay.
Now I'm exuding happiness.
I see it.
Next item on the list.
Next one is Spider-Man, which we already talked about. So Spider-Man Far From Home teaser trailer was...
Far from home, here she goes again.
Racing through my brain. I don't know those words.
And Peter's gonna die. You thought he died in Infinity Wars, but it's this movie
with Mary Jane. Right?
Is she in this one?
Zendaya.
I don't know what you're saying. That's a different language.
Sorry, that's the actress, the artist. I think she's a singer. Who is Mary Jane? I don't know about this. It's a teaser for now, but
okay.
I
have not seen it, so I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll just explain that it's not what I expect to see in a Marvel sequel teaser. I would at least expect to see some semblance. Oh, there's a lot of alliteration there. To see some semblance.
Yes.
Of, I guess, like, there's definitely a bad guy in there, or why the bad guy is there.
Oh, is it just happy the whole time?
No, but it's about him taking a trip to Europe.
Right.
And and like Nick Fury, he's there. He appears there in Europe and he says, "You've got to get to work," or something like that.
Nick Fury?
He shows up in Europe. He wrecks Spider-Man's
Isn't he
trip.
dead?
Is he?
Oh, no. I thought he died, but I guess he didn't die. No, he didn't die. I guess
No, he didn't. No,
he just like
didn't dissolve.
retired or whatever and then wasn't in the movies for a while.
No, but he was in Infinity War. He didn't. Oh, he did dissolve at the end. Right.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I totally forgot. Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about that. No, you're right though. He does.
Because he was calling Captain Marvel.
So in the Spider-Man teaser, it shows Nick Fury's alive after that moment that I forgot about, and Peter's also alive.
Well, yeah. So I mean, I think Marvel's probably just they understand that everybody knows the good guys are going to come out in the end. But then I'm guessing it's more of like a marketing standpoint that they're releasing these movies. They have to start advertising. So whether or not people know what the result is for Endgame, they're going to advertise for them. Well, they don't have to, but I assume it's just like it's a business choice.
I think in Endgame they should have Peter come back as a robot, as a clone. Like I think Tony Stark should build a Peter bot, and then that way we're all like, wait. Does that mean in Far From Home he's a robot? And then in Far From Home, it starts off with the robot version of Peter, and then Peter Parker comes in and destroys the robot version, and you go, oh! Because then they get you with like all these different twists.
Or this whole movie is going to take place in Peter Parker's dream while he's dissolving.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
Wait. In Infinity War, he's coming back on a bus. Huh? From a field trip in Infinity War. When he sees the giant thing in the sky, he's coming back on a bus.
Oh,
from a field trip. Or at least I think he's on a field trip, unless that's a school bus that goes on a highway. Why would the school bus go on a major highway like that?
Why not? if they're going on a field trip, they can go anywhere they
No,
want.
that's what I mean. I mean, that's what I think.
Yeah.
I think they were on a field trip.
But-
So maybe they were going to the airport because they're coming back from going to Europe. This is a prequel.
Oh, hey.
Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe.
Good call. That would
Make
be
way
it.
more sense.
That would make way more sense. Thank you.
Has there been any words about if it's a sequel or a prequel?
In
In the teaser, does he go, yeah, there was this guy named Thanos, but we defeated him?
you know what? I think he may have written that down. No, I don't recall that.
Thanos
once.
dead. Now that I've defeated Thanos, I've decided to go to Europe.
Yeah. No, I've got time. Man, what? Jeez, you're really good at that.
Oh,
that
yeah,
could definitely be a prequel to Infinity War, not a
And
prequel
beyond.
To yeah.
What? I've never done that. Oh my god. Not until you said to Infinity War.
I think
Wow.
because we've never used the word
Two.
to before Infinity.
Okay, well there we go. We're done. Far from
Cool.
home. We know what it's like.
Great.
We know what it's gonna do. What it's all about.
Wow, I'm stupid, but that's
No,
great.
you're
Thank
not.
you.
Not at all. I just
Cool.
that just came to me.
I gotta think
So I
more.
thought about it. I thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that back. You take that.
Okay. So the next docket on the docket is my topic.
All right. Wait, really?
Yeah. Everything else says skip, 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 skip.
Skip-a-roo.
Cheerio, skip, skip. Okay, so my topic. I'm gonna play you a little dittle.
All right.
A little dittle. For anybody else that doesn't speak Matt, that's little dittle. Sometimes I need to realize that not everyone knows what the heck I'm trying to say. Here's my topic. Everybody knows this song.
No.
Anth0z, can you name the song?
Definitely not.
No? Can you name the artist?
Is it Mozart?
No.
Bach?
Do you know what my topic is?
Oh yeah, well, yeah, but I thought maybe this is gonna relate. So
Nope.
Beethoven.
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 All right.
I didn't realize that's actually how you spell his name too. It's Beat and then
yeah.
Hoven.
That's why I say Beethoven.
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 Which do you know the ethnicity of Beethoven?
German? No, Austrian. No, wait, no.
Go with your gut.
German.
It was German.
He's German. He's German.
You know what? I saw Beethoven, and I thought it was Dutch, to be honest. I thought
okay.
it was Dutch. I was wrong. It is German.
I think-
It's
I figured
Ludwig
that- yeah.
van Beethoven.
That's why the Van is what made me think.
Van. Well, Van made me think of Dutch because a lot of Dutch people have Van in their name, right?
Oh,
But
okay.
Germany and Dutchland, they're like right next to each other.
Deutschland. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that was Beethoven, and the song was Moonlight Sonata.
Oh, they were words that I do
yeah,
know.
yeah. It's okay.
I was
it's
thinking
okay.
like Opus Concerto. Something
It's not like I'm a
that.
genius. It's just that I've been really into the song lately, so of course I know it off the top of my head. But
Sonata makes sense.
Sonata,
It's very
Sonata.
Sonata.
So, anyways, this is Moonlight Sonata. Now, did you know it's actually a 4-movement piece? So there's 4 different parts to the song.
Oh,
Because I did not know this, and I just discovered this.
okay.
So my topic today is Beethoven and just how amazing he is. Because I feel like sometimes we forget how good music has been
Yep.
and continues to be,
Yep.
but has been. We forget
It
about
never
old
was.
music.
Yeah.
So
Not even.
I've been kind of combing through the old history of the archives of music. I've been searching the tomes and dusting off, some old concertos, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that Moonlight Sonata is 4 pieces. I'm sure this is common knowledge to any music buffs, but to me it wasn't. So
Okay.
I went through them all.
Yeah.
And so that one was the first movement. That's how the song starts. Moonlight Sonata.
Yeah.
It's very calm, serene, beautiful, It makes you think of a night
Moonlight.
sky looking up at the moon, and which I've done listening to this song
Mm-hmm.
just to see if we get anything more to it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's already nice looking up at the night sky anyways, but still, with this song, man, it is nice.
Yeah.
But I have to imagine Beethoven playing this song and looking at the night sky. Now, what happens to men when they look up at the night sky for too long?
They become werewolves.
Oh, that's a good... well, yeah, maybe. In real life, what happens to men when they look up at the sky for too long?
Their eyes. Wait, at nighttime or daytime or just anything?
At nighttime. The
At-
night sky.
They look
At a Moonlight Sonata. A picture Beethoven out there. He's looking at the night sky. In the first 10 minutes, he's thinking, that's beautiful. And he's writing his piece,
Yeah.
right? So it makes sense that he writes a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
What happens after 10 minutes?
I might have to pee.
Maybe. His mind starts to wander. So for most men...
Wait, wonder or wander?
Wander.
Oh, okay.
So...
Because he probably would wonder too.
Yeah, both.
Right?
Wonder.
Yeah.
Wonder, both. So give it about an hour, maybe 2 hours of staring at the moonlight, and what'll happen next is he starts wondering some really intense questions that he can't think the answer to. So he's lost his mind. So in the second movement of Moonlight Sonata, the song changes pace. Let me grab you the second movement.
Grab it. Moonlight Sonata, so the first movement does not at all make me think about looking at the moon. When I hear it, I'm thinking, oh, somebody's walking down like a really creepy, dark set of stairs into a basement.
You think horror?
Because it sounds so sad to me.
Oh, yeah, see, I see it as beautiful and serene, but I can see sad. I can't see horror, though. That's interesting.
I wouldn't say, I mean, like, I'm not thinking somebody's going to jump out and kill this person that's walking down the stairs, but to me it sounds like very, almost like solitude-y kind of thing. No, like, you're walking down this deep, dark stairs towards a basement, but you're just alone.
Yeah, I definitely feel the aloneness, though, for sure, but I feel the beauty of it. It's so calm. Like, it's like a lake that is calm at night with a reflection of a moon is how I see it. Of course, Moonlight Sonata makes me already think of a moon, but still, I do feel, sure, darkness, but not in any kind of negative context.
Yeah.
Like, darkness is in, like, clear. Like
almost. Pure.
Pure. Pure is good. Okay, so the second part of the movement, it changes pace.
Okay. It's Christmas.
So I think what happened was he was looking at the beautiful moon.
Yeah.
And he went, that's beautiful. That's pretty. It's nice. He went, wow. Life is good. Life is grand. And then he started thinking about his own life, And his grand I don't know much about Beethoven. I'm going to make this up. But, him and his wife and his children, and they were... And man, I'm so lucky to be alive on this earth and to have the family I have and everything. I'm pretty sure Beethoven went deaf and he didn't have any kids or wife, but whatever. Anyways, he was so happy. So he wrote this beautiful little diddle to go with that. Yeah. Then we get to the third movement. And the second movement's very quick, so you can search it up if you guys want to listen along with all these. We get to the third movement. This is what I think happens to most dudes after a while. Okay. You're staring up at the moon. Ooh. And you thought about how good life is. But then one memory comes into your head. One memory. And you're like, oh, that was an embarrassing moment. You're like, I really wish I didn't say that. Yeah. But then your mind starts to wonder. Ooh.
Oh, sweet. This is techno before techno.
Yes.
Wow, this is Tetris level 20. This is crazy.
That's the reference, by the way, of what you guys
played. Oh, cool. Nice.
Can you imagine this? Like, this is where you're like, but how am I going to survive? I don't know where I put the money, and now I'm screwed for the next couple months. I don't know how I'm going to pay off the bills. Yeah, and I got a wife and kids that depend on me, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have to put on a brave face, do some extra work on the side, just lie about it, and then just come up with that money.
Cool.
I can just see him playing that, going crazy.
Oh man, I can picture a whole silent film in my head.
So anyways, I think it's perfect. I don't know the genius behind Beethoven, but by listening to all of Moonlight Sonata and all those parts, I have to just see the genius of the movement, of each little movement that he did there, and how different it is, and how good he was able to make a song. Because that is really intense. How you can listen to just that first Moonlight Sonata part, and we can all hear that, and it's just a really good song that you may have heard before somewhere, and you go, oh, that song. I know that song. I heard it once in a trailer, and now suddenly I will remember that song forever. I have no idea who the artist is, but the song speaks to me, and that's what's important about music, is when a song has a message that speaks to you forever. Yeah. And that song will never go away. But now hearing that third part, I'm like, there's so much more to this.
Yeah, so
definitely. If you have time, take a listen and go into some of Beethoven's works. There's a really good CD that's called The Best of Beethoven. It's 45 minutes long, and it's just some of his symphonies. And it doesn't have all of Moonlight Sonata on it, but it does have the first movement, and I think the third was on there. But it's really good. Yeah. So I've been doing it with work, just listening to some Beethoven music, and it's been very good. Just give it a listen. And give it a listen when you're frustrated or when you're like calm, or when you're like, give it in different emotions and go through it. Just see how you feel, because the music is supposed to speak to you, and it really does. Okay. It's good. It's very good.
So the first movement still reminds me of there's an episode, I think it's from Are You Afraid of the Dark? Either that one or Goosebumps, where there's a pianist who I think he's like cursed to constantly playing or something
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh, what a great curse!
And but it's so painful for him because he can't do anything else. And I feel like it's the first movement that he plays, or something that sounds very solemn, or like that kind of same kind of tone.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't remember the whole episode, but I think by the end of the episode, the guy who's cursed, I think throughout the episode, he's trying to pass his curse onto somebody else. Okay. But then maybe he fails, and then for whatever reason, he's stuck at the end of the episode continuing to play, and he's like moaning and screaming because he's like, you know, that was his chance to get away from this curse, but it didn't work, and so he's stuck doing that. I gotta find...
That sounds interesting. I kind of
find
like
this
that.
episode.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Can he sleep? Can he
No,
eat?
I don't think he can. I don't think he can do anything but play the piano.
Oh, wow.
Literally, he's like his hands, like he can't. Oh no! I don't. The guy, I think his hands were separated from his arms. So when he shows his arms to this boy that he's trying to move the curse onto, or girl, whoever, they're just like nubs, like, you know, you don't see actual hands there. It pans to the piano, and his hands are there. On the piano.
Okay.
I think. Oh man, I gotta figure this out.
So he can go off and live a whole life. It's just his hands are cursed to play the piano for life.
That might be it. Yeah.
He should just go off and start a life. He'll be fine. Go to McDonald's. Go try a burger. You haven't had one in forever.
Yeah, probably.
Just keep your hands playing the piano. Somebody will feed it to you. It's fine.
Hopefully, yeah.
Or get prosthetic hands. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well. Yeah. Okay. Well, go watch Alone in the Dark.
Yeah.
The Hands episode. The pianist.
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Alone in the Dark.
Whatever it is.
Goosebumps in the Dark.
And listen to Beethoven. Do both.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my topic.
Cool.
That's my topic.
Great job. Done.
Got it done so quickly. Let's move on to the game spinner. Ooh. For those of you who are new to the whole show, we have a thing called the Wheel of Scum.
Scum.
And what we do on the Wheel of Scum is we throw a dice because we don't have a wheel. We used to have a wheel, but we destroyed it in the fires.
We've gone primitive.
And
we don't do wheels now.
We destroyed it. So now we have a die, and we roll it for 1 to 6 options. Mm-hmm. And our options on the Wheel of Scum are as follows. Go. Anth0z, do this song, the theme song. And first on the Wheel of Scum, we have Pirate Adventure. Next we have Shakespeare in a Bjar. We also have Parlay OK. We also have A Haunting Tale of Woe. Who Wants to Be a Scum Millionaire? And Swashbuckler. Now, I don't remember what we did last episode, to be honest, so I'm just going to say 2019, clean slate.
All right.
It could be anything.
Cool.
Typically, what we do is on the previous episode, we don't do the same, what are these called? Games.
I think
we don't play the same game.
Swashbuckler. I think is the last one we played.
Was it? Okay, we'll just enact it
But
again.
no, that's okay. That's fine.
Okay, okay. So typically we won't do 2 in a row.
Yep.
But anyways, we're going to do a clean sweep because it's 2019.
Yeah.
And everybody knows 2019 means clean sweep. So
Sweep the leg.
Anth0z, would you roll the die, please? Here comes a 6. We got Swashbuckler.
It's a 9. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, we got Swashbuckler. So,
cool.
The way the rules of Swashbuckler works is it's time to show your true pirate skills. Mattbrush and Anth0z will sword fight to the death with wit. Roll the dice. Whichever number you land on, this is the category. Each fighter must say a word from the category that begins with the letter at the end of the last word said. Our categories go as follows. 1. Countries. 2. Celebrities. 3. Animals. 4. Movie titles. 5. Video game titles. 6. Fictional characters. Roll the die. Anth0z.
If it's 1, I'm gonna die. Oh, phew.
It's a 5. Video game titles.
Ooh, okay. My video game repertoire isn't the greatest, but we'll see.
Let's do this.
Okay.
I think I'm ready. I think I was born to do this.
Who starts? Do we roll the die again?
Why don't you start? I'll let you have it. Pick any game from your repertoire.
For games that are in series, are we allowed to use like the?
Let's say if
the
it's something like a large video game series, I'll use one as an example, but we can still use this later.
Yeah.
Let's say if it was Assassin's Creed,
yeah,
you should use the subtitle as well. If you've already used Assassin's Creed,
yeah, okay,
then the next person to do it would now have to use a subtitle from that series.
Okay, Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, that works. Okay. So Yoshi's Island.
Give me
so
this
it starts
look
with
like,
D. Dragon Quest.
Okay, starts with T. I feel like the is kind of not. Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see how hard it is.
Like The Legend of Zelda?
Hey, that's fine. Okay, Legend of Zelda. A. Ark the Lad.
What is it?
Ark the Lad.
Oh, that sounds familiar. So D. Diablo.
Oh, Okami.
I don't know these games. Okay, what's the last letter?
Okami.
Okami. Sorry. Oh, that's difficult. Into. There's definitely an into. What's that game? Island. Oh, Injustice.
You got one.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, okay. Injustice. E. EverQuest.
Another T. The Legend. No. The Tick was a video game. I'll just go.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
fine.
The Tick. Okay. Oh no, that doesn't work. Kingdoms of Amalur. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay. I thought there's this. Okay. All right.
That came out. Whoa, that's a subtitle actually. The Reckoning. The game's called Reckoning. Kingdoms of Amalur.
Okay.
So
I
that
feel
doesn't
like-
totally help.
Well,
But I'm sure it's the game called Kingdom. So
Yeah.
would you rather Kingdoms of Amalur or Kingdom?
I'm fine with either because there's a whole Kingdom
Actually,
series.
there's Kingdoms
that we
yeah.
could go with.
Okay, so
So which one are you going with?
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
Yeah.
So-
Because Kingdoms of Amalur is the subtitle, so it's kind of cheating.
Okay. So M. Metroid Prime.
Ooh. E.
Yes.
Eco, the dolphin.
Ooh. Okay. So
Or Echo, I should say.
Yeah.
ECCO. So
Odyssey. No, is there a game just called Odyssey?
Abe's Odyssey.
Yeah. Okay, that's not it. Darn it. Oogly.
I can only think of one right now, to be honest.
For an O?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
there's
you
only-
said Okami already.
Yeah, Okami I already got, but there is another one that I can think of that is a Japanese title.
Orangutan. Onimusha.
That's it.
Yes!
You got it.
Oh!
That's the one.
Oh.
That was the only other one I could think
Oh
of.
yeah. Okay. Whew.
Oh. Okay, so A.
Yeah.
Age of Empires.
Okay. So S. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Whoa. Hedgehog G. Come on, a golden axe.
Golden
Axe.
Axe. Okay. So E.
Yeah.
E.T. the video game.
Oh.
There was an E.T. game.
That was well done. Now, are you taking T or E?
Oh, I'm taking O. No.
Is it E.T. or are you saying E.T. the video game? Which one would you
I
rather?
don't know if it's actually called. Is it?
I think it's just called E.T.
Probably is just called E.T. Isn't it? Yeah.
But it's up to you.
Okay. T.
Okay, Tekken.
Ooh. Hey. Nice. So N. Ninja Gaiden.
Whoa. Nightmare Nights.
Nightmare Nights. S.
Yes.
Super Smash Brothers.
Wait, Nightmare Nights is a company.
That's
Whatever. We'll
That's
go
okay.
with it.
That's fine.
Super Smash Brothers, Super Mario Brothers.
Can I do the other Super Mario RPG? The Legend of the Seven Stars.
No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Secret of Mana.
Ooh. A Boy and His Blob.
Oh, nice. Well done.
Boy and His Blob or A Boy and His
It's A Boy and His Blob.
Oh,
You're
okay,
right.
okay.
And Bubble Bobble is mine.
I love that game. Bubble. E again, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Is there a game called Everlast?
EverQuest. I don't know about Everlast.
Yeah, you got
Everlast is the boxing brand, isn't it?
Yeah. it
The
is.
boxing gloves? Yeah.
Yeah. Enter the Matrix.
Oh, yeah.
You
good
said
job.
that
Okay.
already, right?
Oh, X. Xenogears.
Oh wow. Spiderman.
N. I find N fairly hard for some dumb reason. Need for Speed.
Oh, nice. Can I just go Diablo 2? I don't know.
Yeah, you could do that.
If not, then could you just go with
No, Diablo 2 doesn't have a subtitle.
the expansions did though? I think. So I'm trying to think if I use an expansion, that might make more
Yeah,
sense.
isn't there a Necromancer expansion or a Sorcery expansion or something?
They might have just called it Diablo 2 expansion.
Oh.
So why don't I just say that expansion, and then that's the word you have to go with. So
N?
N.
Ah!
I don't know. Maybe I don't know if that
Oh,
helps.
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, man. I feel like we need to have a timer or something. I'm not thinking anymore. We're going to put on a timer so that we're
Okay.
going to now go out.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I haven't thought of N yet. I'm doing this on my
Yeah,
phone.
no,
Okay, here we go.
that's
And timer starts for a minute now.
Okay.
Okay. N. Once you start to think about it, it's hard to find one. Wait, didn't I say 99 Nights earlier? As I was trying to find something else. 99 Nights is
99
N. So there we go.
Cool.
Okay.
So S again.
Yeah.
Oh, darn it! If I say Super Mario 64, that counts, right? Though. And then you don't do the number, but go with R, like Super Mario 64. Or...
Oh, okay. I can do that if you want.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So starting with R. Reckoning. Kingdoms of Amalur.
Okay.
So Amalur is an R.
R. Rampage.
Oh, good one. E. I want to find something else. There's another game called Eco too. I said Echo the Dolphin earlier. There's a game called Eco, but I don't want to do that either. I want to find something else.
I don't mind.
No, I mind. Escape from Monkey Island.
Oh,
Escape from Monkey Island. Yes.
There you go. So D.
Okay, after you get this one, we're gonna move to 30 seconds.
Darkwing Duck.
Oh, And okay, Darkwing Duck. That's a K.
Yeah.
King of Fighters.
Oh, S. Super Punch Out.
Yeah, that works. Twisted Metal.
Oh. Okay. L. Ooh, have we had an L yet? L. No. Oh, Link to the
15
Past.
seconds.
Was Lemurs a game? The Lemmings.
Oh, you got to the very end. You had 5 seconds. Lemmings. S. Final Fantasy.
Oh no, it's not. Oh, we did it. Can I give you a hint?
Sure.
Breathes fire. Purple dragon.
Spyro the Dragon. Oh,
Yeah.
good one.
So does
I
it-
had 5 seconds left.
So N.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Shoot.
Spyro the Dragon.
And is there a game called Neverwinter Nights?
No, that's what I said earlier.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Which is actually a game. I thought it was a company, and I was trying to correct myself, but
Nah. 99 balloons. Nike, the video game.
5 seconds.
Nintendo Land.
Oh, you got it at the very end. It even said timer done.
Oh,
Okay, Nintendo Land. D. No. D. Dark Souls.
Oh wow, that was so quick. S. S. Silent Hill.
Oh, what? L. Lord of the Rings. Return of the King.
Okay, G.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a game I was thinking of earlier when you said Gauntlet. So Gauntlet Legends.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was an arcade game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, Legends. S. There's so many S games, and yet I can't think. I feel like Mario is all gone.
Well, no, not
Super
really.
Mario Land.
Yeah.
The 6 golden coins.
Yeah. Okay, so S.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, another S. Did we say Super Mario World? As in like
Nope.
Okay.
You can do that.
Cool.
World D. Dragon Age.
Oh no, back to E.
Ah! All right.
I can't do E.
You got to do this. 20 seconds left.
Edge of Tomorrow? No, Edge. There must be an Edge something. Edge of Glory?
10 seconds left.
No, I can't.
Man.
Oh.
Out on E.
That's stupid. E. Can you think of another E one? Like, is there something that's... There must be like an egg.
I'm trying to think. The problem is you switch, like, so for anybody at home, at least what my mind was doing is I'm switching platforms a lot.
Oh.
Like computer to console
Yeah.
to arcade.
Yeah.
So for me, it's rough because there's probably plenty out there, but your mind kind of is shifting where you're at. You know,
Yeah.
childhood to modern to, like, there's so much to pull from.
Yeah.
So it's hard to do. But that was like our most amount of content we've ever had in that, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Which is funny because animals is a much broader topic than video game titles. Whatever.
Is End of Days a game? Or is that
End
a
of-
TV show?
End of Days.
End of Days. I swear that's something.
Lots of these things sound like games. It could be easily there's also like a Steam library of like millions of titles. Like,
I'm gonna look up End of Days. I swear that's something.
End of Days.
End of Days.
There's also like Escape the Room.
Oh no, End of Days is a thriller fantasy movie. Never mind.
Okay.
Darn it.
There's got to be plenty. Like, think of a console. Like what?
Oh, End of Days on Steam is a low poly stylized zombie survival game inspired by games like Nazi Zombies, Dead Rising. Yeah, so it is a game.
End of Days. Did you know it was a game?
You know what actually was? I think I was thinking of Days Gone, but then I thought of End of Days for some reason. So I don't know.
For every letter, there is something popular. And for a lot of numbers, there are too.
Oh, Eek the Cat. That was a video game. There was a TV show that I really liked. And I
Oh,
had
you
the video
mentioned
game.
this on a previous podcast.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Eek the Cat. So
Eek
that's
the Cat.
why. That's 2 E's in a row.
Ooh.
Eek the Cat.
Eek.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next topic here, Anth0z. This is your topic.
All right.
Go ahead.
So my topic, I think, is the thrill. Yeah.
Thrills, chills, and all together frills.
Yeah. So this was... I thought of this topic just because, during my trip, I went to LA, so I went to California Adventure Park, Disneyland,
Very jealous.
Universal Studios. It was a good time. Have you been?
I've been to Disneyland twice.
Okay.
Once pre-California Adventure and once post-California Adventure.
Oh, but you didn't get a chance to go to California Adventure.
I did, actually.
Oh, you did.
The second time I went, my hotel was the Grand Californian or whatever, the one that's in California Adventure. From memory, I was pretty young, but from memory, you can walk to each park from the hotel.
Wow.
So, like, there's like an entrance to either one of them.
Oh, that's
I think.
nice.
So it was really nice, yeah. So,
Cool. So yeah, when we were at, I think it was at Universal Studios, they've developed a lot more 3D based rides.
Oh.
As opposed to like your typical thrill ride, like
I
going on a
think,
roller coaster.
Sorry, you go ahead.
Okay, sure. So one of the first ones we did was the Harry Potter one, and we didn't really know what to expect because they had this whole Harry Potter pretty much section within Universal Studios.
Right.
And which it's cool though because you get to go down like a Diagon Alley.
Yeah.
You get to. It's
Does it
basically.
have Hogsmeade there?
It's Hogsmeade. Yeah. Hogsmeade is pretty much
three
like.
broomsticks.
Yep. 3 broomsticks is there.
Okay, cool.
You get to try butterbeer. Oh, butterbeer is so good. I don't usually like a lot of sweet drinks.
Yeah.
And maybe it was because I was just immersed being there that butterbeer just tastes so good.
Oh, now I want to go.
It's butterscotch and shortbread, I think, are the main flavors. There might be some other stuff
Wow.
in there, but so yeah, it sounds really sweet.
Okay.
And it is. So
I want it.
It's really cool. It comes in drink form and dessert form. So we actually got they call it a potted cream. So you get this little jar, almost like a mini mason jar, and it's like a custard version of butterbeer.
Wow.
So you're just basically eating the sweet drink that you had prior to that.
Oh man.
Anyway.
Oh, I love Harry Potter, man. I'm like, there's so much to Harry Potter that I'm a fan of, and
Yeah.
it's the little moments of Harry Potter I like the most.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's stuff like that. Oh,
I think they do
love it.
really well with the little moments specifically because you can buy wands that you can use to interact with that whole section, like the whole Harry Potter section in Universal Studios.
Oh my gosh.
So there's a door, like this giant standing door that if you point your wand at it and you do a specific motion, that the door will react. And you can go up to other like windowsills and maybe there's like plates and dishes and other kind of like dishware and like teapots and teacups. So if you wave your wand in a specific way, like a different motion from pointing at the tree, then those will start turning and reacting in a certain way. So like
This is like MMO.
But real
it's like
life.
World of Warcraft or like Lord of the Rings Online or something,
Yeah.
but it's in real life, at
Yeah.
a theme park. That's interesting.
it's really cool.
Oh, you know what's actually kind of funny about that? Not to go off tangent, but
It's okay.
my biggest critique of MMOs
Yeah.
is I've always said it's like an amusement park of your favorite game in a bad way, right?
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, it was always like, oh, everything you loved about Final Fantasy, except for now when you need a quest, you have to line up. It's like, oh, interesting, And
Right.
then every time someone leaves and the next guy comes up to the quest giver's like, oh, traveler, we've been waiting for you. You're the hero of this land, And then they leave and the next person, oh, traveler.
Yeah.
So I've always made fun of that, but that's so funny that the analogy has come true. Now Harry Potter Land is literally the MMO in real life.
Yep.
But does that happen? Like when you're swishing and flicking, are other people doing it first and you're watching them like, okay, cool, that's great. Can you leave now? And then it's my turn to swish and flick. And
Well-
or is everybody like independently actually doing their little things and enjoying it the way they would in the magical world?
I can't say I saw overlap, but there were people waiting while others were trying to do their thing, and then once they left, then the next person would go up like, all right, I finally I can do it. Like, so then I guess yes, there are lining up.
Magic
to do
away.
it.
It just takes the magic away.
But it's just because if you
I'm gonna pay Universal Studios to kick everyone out. Just me in the park.
or only your wand is the one that reacts to everything in
Oh.
the park and nobody else's. Anyway, so back to the whole rides
Yes.
scenario thing. So the Harry Potter ride was a 3D ride. Yeah, it was a 3D ride.
Are you standing, sitting, or are you walking?
You're sitting.
Okay,
Well,
so you
have to
strapped
walk
in and
Yeah.
Okay.
So all the rides that I'll refer to are the ones that you're strapped in.
okay, yeah, I know the
and-
experience then.
Yeah, so like, it'll move around. But
And you're
not,
wearing
like-
3D glasses.
No.
Oh.
You don't have to wear 3D glasses. So it's just based on the projection or like the screen in front of you. That's what makes it 3D.
Oh, like a 3D experience, but it's just a screen in front of you while you're on a motion thing.
Yeah, I don't think are there any rides where you get glasses?
There used to be in California Adventure.
Did you have to wear glasses in?
There was Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. That one was a 3D experience.
But that's not a ride. But I know what you mean.
Right.
That was the 4D.
But then there was the
experience.
Muppets one, which was a 3D experience, and then there was Star Tours, which used to be what you're explaining,
Yeah.
but I believe it was 3D, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, Star Tours. But I don't think you have to wear glasses for that one.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I thought you did have to wear glasses, but maybe you don't.
Well then, okay, maybe I'll recategorize. So rather than saying the 3D ride, the rides with screens.
Okay, so it's just a screen and a moving chair.
Yeah.
Like the D box in the theaters here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a lot of those. Well, at least a lot more of those now than I remember.
Interesting. Probably because
and
they have less for budget, right? Because they don't have to build as much of the castle if they can put it on a screen.
I think.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
and if
budget-
there's actors
but-
in it, the actors are on screen now instead
Yeah.
of actually there. So that
Exactly.
nobody has to dress up as Hermione because you can have Emma Stone or Watson or whatever on the screen.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
being like, I'm Hermione.
Yeah. So they have the actors that are actually doing stuff for that, and
So the actors are there?
I think unless they've done it all through CGI, like it's hard for me because it's not like 100% clear Like
Oh.
like everything's moving so fast, and like, wait, is that like, did they really act this part out? Like, I'm not sure now.
It's like cutouts of her at like the red carpet saying something. I think the best thing for all of us is magical Harry Potter land. Do, 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 do.
Oh, but you know what? The Universal Studio tour, the one where you sit in that cart and you go around. You go around.
Love
for, like,
that ride. Oh my
that
god,
one's great. So at the end of that one, they always change like the main portion of that ride. So this time around was Fast and Furious.
Okay.
And so yeah, you do put on your glasses for this one. What I'm finding is
weird in the tour.
Yeah, in the tour.
Weird.
Because you go into almost like a tunnel. No. Oh, the tunnel's for Kong, Skull Island. You go into.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's part of it. It's Kong Skull Island.
Man, I love that ride.
Yeah, I think you put the glasses on for that. But either way, so Harry Potter, The Simpsons, they do that one. I think it was supposed to be like after the movie they made this ride, but there's like a whole Simpsons theme section now.
Oh, cool.
But anyway, so when I was younger, I just find it funny that like I've gone through all these phases through my life where I can only take certain rides or like I only enjoy certain rides. So when I was younger, I was so scared of thrill rides. Like I couldn't do roller coasters, couldn't do anything like that. Like I had to go like the very dumbed down rides where like the teacup or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like I just couldn't do anything too crazy.
I was
or like
fairly
this,
similar.
or like the story rides I really liked. For example, like
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
which one's that one?
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, you got in a little car and it did a whole story the whole time. So like as you're like in the car speeding through all these things are happening, it's telling a story as you go on this adventure.
Oh.
And by the end of it, you like survive the wild ride.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
It
kind
was
of like
well
that.
done. It was
Yeah.
really well done. I used to love it.
The one that I can think of is Peter Pan. So you
right,
right, and you're on this conveyor belt that goes like up and down and then but like it's cool because or like Pirates of the Caribbean, like that's definitely to me that's more like a story.
That's my favorite ride in Disneyland actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but I saw that they changed it ever since the movie.
Yeah,
and I've never seen it with the movie changes. I've only ever seen the original version.
Yeah.
And I can still map out the whole original map in my head from the original version. But I saw a YouTube video of somebody doing the Pirates of the Caribbean one.
Yeah.
I was happy to see that they didn't change it too much.
No, but
They
I'd
just
say
kind of added Jack Sparrow into random moments, but
yeah, that's right. They kept some of the elements to be strictly Pirates of the Caribbean and some elements to be strictly or to be the original ride with Jack in it.
Right.
Because there's one section where Captain Barbossa's on the boat and he's firing. Actually,
it's the very beginning. So the thing drops down at the very beginning. There's a skull talking to you, dead man, tell no tales.
yeah,
Then you go right down.
But you don't see the skull anymore. I think
is that gone now?
I think the skull's gone.
That was the best part of the
Unless-
ride. The skull used to talk to
It
you.
was just completely So like I used to be better with those kind of rides. Then as I got older, then I was more into the thrill rides, and then like Space Mountain and stuff like that. Like,
Oh yeah, I like that one.
the first one I did that, I was like deathly afraid. But then as I got older and I tried it again, I'm like, oh, that was so fun. Let's do it again, and it was great. Oh, this is a little tidbit that my fiance and we tell people: when you're on the Space Mountain, instead of sitting back and just being like all relaxed and stuff and just letting it take you, you actually grab on the bars in front of you. So I think no matter what seat you're in, whether you're in the front or the back or whatever, you'll at least have some bars in front of you. So grab onto the bars and pull yourself towards it, because then as you're actually riding throughout the whole thing, your vision doesn't include this thing like the object that you're riding in. So you don't actually see your little cart that you're sitting in. All you see are stars. And it makes you feel like you're flying. It's just like for us, it just enhances the experience so much.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if you go back there, try that, but hold on to the bar tight because then those drops will make you like smack your head.
Oh, okay.
So be really careful. But anyway, yeah. So now and then after that, I was so much more into the 3D rides because it's like, oh, this is so cool. It's like I'm almost in it. Like the Transformers ride, you like get to be riding with Bumblebee and he's like trying to save you and making sure you don't get hit by all the other Decepticons.
Okay.
But now when I do 3D rides, like I'll do one and I'm like, I already feel sick. But I can go back to the thrill rides and I'm perfect.
Wow.
And it's just like, it kind of sucks that, like, I don't know if it's my body going through this or just like, because I don't do rides enough that I can't handle it. But now it just makes me curious, like what is it that other people go through? Can kids just like if kids are going to these theme parks and they're going through all these 3D rides, is that going to make their bodies stronger for like the next time they go and they'll always be able to do 3D rides or something?
What are the effects on people?
Kinda, yeah.
Too.
But also like I'm just curious in like what preference people might have, because I can see why 3D rides is cool, or the rides with screens can be really cool because then like it's a different type of immersion. right? And maybe budget-wise, you can be in one little spot, even though your chair is moving around and the screen in front of you is like giving you the feeling, and the chair is giving you the feeling of being on a ride. Whereas something like roller coasters takes up so much space. Yeah, just preferences.
Well, my favorite ride by far is Pirates of the Caribbean. So I think based on that, I personally, I wouldn't like the screen stuff as much. I didn't see as much of that back then when I went. There wasn't as much of that screen stuff. There was a few. Star Tours is the one I can think of for sure. Star Tours is like that. And I liked Star Tours as a kid. And I think I would like it now too. I think it would be fun. But my favorites that stood out, the practical effect ones, which would be Pirates of the Caribbean, and then the Muppets one I'll never forget, because the Muppets one was just really fun, sitting in a theater, and then the theater became interactive.
Yeah.
So is that still there, by the way?
I don't know if it is. If it is, they always... You know what? It probably is something to do with Minions.
Regardless, those are my favorite ones. I did forget Grizzly Bear Mountain Run.
Yeah.
That one I went on the most out of all rides.
Okay.
That one I did, I think it was 20 times. It sounds like a lot, but
One day?
No.
Okay.
See, we were there for multiple days, right?
Yeah.
But I believe it was 20 times. It might have been just a bit more. But one of those was because my dad and I stayed on that ride, and we just kept doing the ride over and over again. So we did it like 6 times.
You didn't get
in one.
off the...
No, because what happens is when those carts or those big tubes come into the station's just a giant wheel that spins.
Yeah.
And the tubes gotta go along.
Yeah.
We would get off of one and run back to the front of because no one was on the ride. So the guy would let us just
nobody
like
was
move.
there.
Yeah, so we would just do that. And then we did that like 3 or 4 times in a row. So we did it multiple times that one day. And then we did it every day already multiple times. So it all added up to like 20.
What season or like what time of the year did you go?
I believe my parents always said we'd go 2 weeks before spring break.
Oh.
And it was like always dead.
Wow,
always dead.
That's so good to know.
And I think that time it was overcast that day.
Oh, okay.
So it was overcast, so everyone wouldn't want to go on a ride that's a water ride.
Yeah.
Right? So that. Oh, and Pirates of the Caribbean was closed down. And Little Thunder Railroad or whatever, Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Big Thunder.
Or that. Okay, yeah, that one was also closed down. And I used to love those rides.
Oh.
So I went to the Grizzly Bear one, just kept doing it.
Wait.
Similar.
Big Thunder is Disneyland.
I thought it was Disneyland.
So, but Big River is California Adventure. Oh, you would
California. Yeah, sorry. We were park hopping all the time.
Within the day. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of walking to go from California Adventure to Disneyland.
Oh yeah, we did that all the time.
Okay, cool.
I was also fairly young, so I'm sure a lot of these details are a little hazy, but that's what I remember is the things I liked. But I didn't go on like California Screamin'. I didn't go on like the giant orange. I remember thinking the orange was too high. I thought it was too high of a ride for me to go on.
The orange?
There's a giant orange that's like hollowed out, and then there's like a swing set that swings around inside the orange, and it smells like an orange.
I don't know that.
Oh, is that ride gone?
What?
That was one of their opening rides. Back when California Adventure was built, I was on like their website, like watching how they like built all rides,
cool.
and like there was a virtual tour camera for every single ride. You could see them all. The Tower of Terror was not a thing back then.
Oh, the Tower of Terror was gone now.
Yeah, and now it's gone. Yeah, I never experienced it. Pretty much the whole lifetime of the Tower of Terror is the amount of time I've not been to Disneyland.
Although I shouldn't say the Tower of Terror was gone. It's been changed to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
I think I like it a bit more as Guardians of the Galaxy.
But isn't it just an exhibit now? It's not actually a ride anymore?
No, it's still a ride. So
okay.
Tower of Terror, you would sit in something and they do the whole Twilight Zone thing.
Yeah, and then
so each level, the doors would open and you see a different thing like on screen in front of you.
Yeah.
And then you go up, and most of it you just go like up and up and up, and maybe you drop once in a while.
Right.
Like once. And then you go all the way to the top, and then you would drop, and then it would push you back up to the top.
But
like,
exposed
really
you to the...
The doors would open.
Yeah.
And then it takes a picture of you, and then you drop like one big drop.
Yeah.
But with Guardians of the Galaxy, I feel like I dropped many more times, and you're actually constantly moving.
So it's the same drive, or same ride then.
It's
same experience.
More or less the same experience, but they've changed how steady it is. You're like,
that's pretty
because
cool.
It's like you're actually in the elevator and it's like struggling to move because.
Is there ever like a comedic? I'm assuming there's a comedic moment where like the doors open, it's just Groot like dancing or something, and like it's like a pause for a second. And it's kind of funny, and then it like goes back to chaos again.
I feel like everything was meant to be like comedic because
it must be. I'm assuming it is,
yeah. So I don't know if there was like a comedic break per
cool.
se, but
Marvel, Disneyland, Universal Studios. That's
I can't wait for
wheelhouse.
Nintendo Land.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for Nintendo Land. I'm gonna
who
go
knows?
nuts.
Who knows what that'll be like? I mean.
There's going to be a Yoshi ride for sure. Everybody will get to ride Yoshi.
Oh, I didn't even think about the other IPs. I've honestly only thought about Mario for Nintendo Land, but I've never even thought about Legend of Zelda or Metroid or...
Ooh, I didn't even think about that either.
Yeah, Mega Man. Like, who knows what else will be in there. Like, pretty much if you think about all the Smash Bros. Characters, like, We'll probably see like a Kirby's Cloud Adventure or something. Like there's gonna be a lot of this kind of stuff.
Oh man, I'm so excited.
DK, what would DK have? Oh, this is weird. This is like a whole nother topic. We need to have like a topic like about what like designing the Nintendo Land theme park, how we would do it. Oh, right, cool. Well, good topic. I enjoyed it.
Great.
I want to go to Disneyland now. Now you got me all
No,
zoned.
I want to go back.
I want to go to Hogsmeade now. Yes, thank you. That was your topic. Anything else on the docket? No, it just says skip.
Skip.
Anth0z, where can the audience find you this 2019 year?
Well, it's the same as all other years before 2019. And it is on Twitter at Anth0z1. That is at ANTH0Z1.
Nice. Well done. I really enjoyed that. If you would like to find me, you can find me on Mattbrush Gaming. That's on YouTube. And I've got lots of videos on there, just my thoughts, my rants, my opinions on random things. You can check them out there if you'd like. You can also see this podcast in video format if you so choose. And if you want to find this podcast in podcast format, you can see so on Podbean, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, Stitcher, Twitcher, Pitcher, I don't know, all your podcast platforms. Check us out there and let us know what you think. Leave us a comment or a review. Help others find us, please. I hope you all have a fantastic day.
Or morning.
Or moonlight.
Or
Or
have a good week.